From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, McClanahan. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Ready to go, Dane Myers now at the plate.
Center fielder, number 17, Dane Myers.
And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. Fastball for a strike. And that skips in the dirt.
Nope, outside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Matt McLain in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The lefty, the 1-0. That clips the corner. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. Just underway from Tropicana Field. Right down to shoot. Gonna count 1-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Good job to fight that one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, bases empty. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. De La Cruz launched a homer in his most recent game. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. This is Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Back now in Tampa Bay. On the hill for the Reds, Chase Burns. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Diaz in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball one.
Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, first baseman, Jonathan.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup with an excellent arm on the mound. Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And now it's going to be Jonathan Arenda.
Hey!
Yo, one. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Batting third, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in the long ball threat, Junior Caminero.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the third out, inning over. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Sal Stewart.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Ball, that's inside.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
He's got it. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez will hit next. McClanahan certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Ball, that's out.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing hitters from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up, by the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Next pitch is outside. Second inning here, no score. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two. Draws the walk there, and that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So digging in, Spencer Steer.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
In there for strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And a 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit him.
Batting 7th.
First and second, 1 out. Tyler Stephenson getting ready to hit.
Hey!
Two on, 1 out. And that is in for a strike. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count. Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Stepping in, Noelvi Marte. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. That one fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground. McLain whips it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
Batting 5th, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Gavin Lux to hit. That's in there. 0-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Two down, nobody on. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Tampa Bay, in now for the Reds, T. Brian Hayes.
1. No, that's low.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
The 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. In the air to left center, Simpson moving under this one, and there's one down.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder Dane Myers.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup, Dane Myers, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Yeah.
Top of the third, no score. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the air, right field. And there are two down.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman.
Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLain. Struck out looking his first time.
Hey.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
This one in the air, center field. Mullins on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Taylor Walls.
Hey!
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Now at the plate, Hunter Feduccia.
Hey!
And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Ball, that's off the plate.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one off the mark, ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 3-1 is on the way. And that's in for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball, that's out.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next is the designated hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He reached on a walk his first time. Elly on the move. Pitch is high. Throw to second, on a bounce, safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Hey.
Runner on the go again. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces in and he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Breaking ball misses down and away. Spencer Steer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Spencer Steer. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Line, and that's a base hit. In comes the first run of the game as the Reds take the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now here is Tyler Stephenson. The 0-1. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Here's the 0-2. This one in the air right field. And that'll do it. When they pick up one run on the RBI single, it's now 1-0. Welcome back, and struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do we major. Gotta grind till it take all your pain away. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do we major.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
To the right side, fair ball. Stewart steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Hasn't given up any runs yet, so he might as well stick to the plan.
Hit center field. And the tying run is on base.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Now the 0-1. On the corner for a strike. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Oh, 2 now. Pays. The turn by McLain at second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
touch the floor when you drop it.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Fraley takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for
And here's a
Cincinnati,
look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And that's a strike.
Ball
Really
inside.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball right field. Fraley settles under this one, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder Dane Myers.
Back to the top of the order. Now Dane Myers. Right through there for a strike.
No, inside.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And that is that. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 1, the Rays nothing. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley.
Here's your 1. And that's in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 0-2. Line drive, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's Gavin Lux. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
0-2 now. Called out on strikes.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
One out man at first. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Chandler Simpson. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Gets the outside corner with that one. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man at second. In the air, right field. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Rays, the shortstop.
So up next, Taylor Walls. Caught looking his first time up.
Oh, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team. This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
We know how to do it. Like
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Turn the lights out. Right now, Ray Charles can't see him like night out. Who they call for the job? Hitman. No coming back.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Mason Engler. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. In now for the Reds, Matt McLain.
Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Inside, almost got him. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, right side. Arenda takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired in the
Up next
sixth.
for Cincinnati, shortstop, Elly De La Cruz.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center field. Lux settles under it. 2 away now.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Sal Stewart will hit next. Hey! Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Engler, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018.
That's ball 2.
That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. Mullins drifts towards it, and that is that. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they still lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Feduccia.
Feduccia.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. And the 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jonathan Arenda next to hit for the Rays. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Hey!
Arenda checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
That one fouled hard the other way. Arenda leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. His 7th home run of the season. And they take the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down, digging in, Cedric Mullins. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jake Fraley now at the plate. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chase Burns out of the game, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Sam Moll.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Late with the swing there. Moll. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Stays alive. On the ground to the left. Oh, great stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Boog, I love when guys leave their feet with a purpose, and that's what he did right there. By laying out and keeping that ball on the infield, he probably saved the run from scoring. And I know it's an infield hit and they're threatening, but for now, that was a big play.
Lux in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Brings it in for the third out. The Rays with a 2-run homer, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Reds DH, Eugenio Suarez.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that time of the power. You want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Oh, one.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Hey!
The 1-1. Nice curveball for a strike. Just off the inside corner, and the count's full.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
High fly ball, right field. Fraley moving under it. One up, one down.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far. Oh, an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fastball for a strike at 95. The Rays holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. To the right side. And 2 away to start the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Mason Englert will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching
Garrett Clevenger taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Tyler Stephenson. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
There it was, 0-0. Here it is, hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Reds down in order. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brock Burke.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Rays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That one lifted to left, and that will fall. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Walls in the box again, takes a strike. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Simpson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Strike 3 on the foul tip.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
One out man at first. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Feduccia. He's 2 for 2. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. Coming home. The relay to the plate, dives in, beats the tag. He scores, and it's 3-1.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 out, runner at second. Yandy Diaz next to the Rays. 0 for 3 in this one, and now he looks it back to second. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. First and second, 1 out. Jonathan Arenda, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 1 for 3. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. 2 on, 1 out.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first, and that's an out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the batter now, Junior Caminero. He's already homered in this game.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Steps off, looks to third, nothing happening.
Kind of goes without saying, but straight on these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. All loaded up. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit.
Well, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Fouls away the first offering. The Rays trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Don't interrupt cause I'm in a rush. No feasting off my placements. Don't catch me like a transaction cause you done overdrafted my kindness. My money flex when I'm hedging bets.
For the top of the 8th, in now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And a strike in there.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Ball.
Two now. This one in the air, center field. Mullins takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman
Key Brian Hayes will hit next. Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. To first, fine play in the hole for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder Dane Myers.
Back to the top of the order now. And now here is Dane Myers. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Caleb Ferguson. He's been so good against lefties. Leading off, Jake Fraley.
Right fielder Jake Fraley.
Hey!
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. That one hammered center field. 1 down.
Up next for the Rays.
Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Yeah!
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now the left fielder, Chandley Simpson. In the air, right field. Marte gets under it. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Rays held in check here as the lead remains 3-1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Griffin Jacks.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. So now a pinch hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. In the air to left center, Simpson should have this one. And there's one away.
Next for Cincinnati,
Elly De La Cruz now at the plate. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. The tying run at the plate. And that one clips the corner.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ball 2.
Elly on his way to second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Tying run at the plate. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The Reds now down to their final out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So it's their last chance in this one. Eugenio Suarez, the next to hit for the Reds. There goes Elly. Pitching for a strike. Safe. Making 3 stolen bases for the cover star, Elly De La Cruz.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
The Reds with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. The Reds down to their final strike. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Griffin Jax is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Now on the mound for the Rays, Edwin Uceda. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer.
Ball, that's outside.
High fly ball, right field. Fraley under it. And that is that. A rally in the top of the ninth, and we've got a whole new ball game. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. And Graham Ashcraft into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Popped up. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Rays, catcher
Hunter Feduccia next to him for the Rays. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Ground ball right side. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Rays, designated hitter, Yandy.
So now the DH spot, Yandy Diaz.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now the winning run is on base. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Arenda. Trying to send this extra innings. Up the middle, De La Cruz. They get the force. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. All tied up at 3. Back here at Tropicana Field, on to extra innings. Tyler Stephenson digs.
I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Man at second.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Fraley settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder.
Go ahead run on base. Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Will Benson.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. The Reds with the go-ahead run at third. Here in the top half of the 10th. The 1-0. Again with a pitch out. And he grounds one to the right side. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
Up next for Cincinnati, third base.
1 down, runner at first. Now it's going to be Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Here's the pitch, runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't have a good thrower behind the plate. He's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Swing and he popped it up. Lux under it. Out number 2. So back to the top of the order. And here is Dane Myers. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
Time. Got him. So they scratch across the run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Reds 4 and the Rays 3. This is Rays baseball on the show, Florida. Back now in Tampa Bay. On to the bottom of the 10th. Junior Emilio Pagan comes out trying to close it out.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Strike one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
On the ground. Nice grab. Throw to first. In the dirt. He picks it. And that's a great play.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cedric Mullins. 1 for 4 with a double. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Jake Fraley will hit next. Corner infielders playing in. Late swing, foul to the left. The Rays with the tying run at third, winning run at first. Yeah, the whole team trying to pull it out.
Nope, that's
the situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Bounced up the middle. De La Cruz steps on the bag for 1.
He's in there.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base. But good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Line drive, base hit. As they hold the winning run at second base. That's a gift from above. Hitless through the entire game, gets the benefit of extra innings, and the hitting streak lives on.
You know, Boogs, sometimes that's just what it takes. I mean, you're going to need some luck at some point when you've got a streak going like he has. And whether it's an extra at bat or an infield hit, bloop, whatever, you're going to need a break or two along the way.
Tied at 4. Fought off foul. Got him looking for the strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are tied 4-4. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Brian Baker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just...
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
For Cincinnati.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Yeah.
Man at second.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That's a ball.
That's in for a strike, a slider. Check on the runner, and he's back in there.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And that one ripped to left. One away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Go-ahead run on base. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. That's outside. Ball one. One out. The go-ahead run is in second, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. In the air, left field. Simpson in and to his right. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman, Sal Stewart.
Here's the second baseman, Sal Stewart. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Close one, doesn't get the call.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The Reds with the go-ahead run standing at second and here in extra innings. Fastball for a strike. Moved to second, and he's back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Tied at 4. Sliced hard but foul. And that's downstairs. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Sets him down looking. So 1 left for Cincinnati. This game's all tied at 4.
Now pitching for
Back here at extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Connor Phillips. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Taylor Walls now at the plate. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. Throw is offline. This one's over. And the Rays walk it off in the 11th.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Feeling like I can't lose. I've been running up the plate through the back door. Feel like
go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody diss the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project house. Then they got flipped with rent on thousands. Move the folks out there 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be the Westside Club. Every night packed with the Westside Club. Westside players and the Westside thugs, showing Westside love to the Westside Club. The gas tank in my Chevy down on East, so I stopped by the stove on Mallard Creek.
Yeah.